The bottom. So you saw that in the first two Pallava temples that we saw, and most of the Pallava temples that we saw. What they do is they have no space between the coastals. See, we saw the Shiva temple in the evening, Satyanada temple we went to, it had only 5 coastals. The walls are mostly left empty.
Okay, this side
There is 3 coastums on 3 sides of the Garbhagriha. One side had Brahma, one side had Vishnu, Ardhanari or something like that, right? And the third side had Lingodbhava. And the third side had Dakshinamurti. Brahma, Dakshinamurti, and Vishnu or Lingodbhava, Ardhanari, something like that. In the back is what we have. And in the front of the the Antarala or the Ardha Mandapam, there you have Vinayaka on one side and Durga on the other side. The Chola style does that. The Pallava style, there was no space. Remember, the entire wall is filled. Think about Matangeswara, Mukteshwara, or Mrityunjayeshwara, and all of these temples. There is no space, right? Everything is filled up. There is a murti in between, the 2 more murtis, there is Dwarapalakas, everything is filled up, right? The Cholas decided, why fill up? If you have just one murti in the center and Dwarapalakas or even plain pilasters at the end, that murti gets enhanced. So the Chola temple has that central Koshtam murti enhanced. It just sparkles, unlike the one where you have, Jalandhara Samhara and Gangadhara next to him and Markande, Kala Samhara next to him. That looks packed. Cholas decided, let's space it out. Let's have a gap on the walls. The Pandyas decided one step further, they put everything empty. Most of the costumes are empty. Only some costumes have some sculptures. So a lot of them get decorated. The Vijayanagar kings and Nayaka kings did so many temples at such a great scale, they leave everything empty. So if you go to some temples, you will see almost nothing in costume. If you went to Ekamra temple, you may not have seen many murtis. Only the Garbhagraham will be filled. The others will have some very decorated, costumes and all that stuff. They go crazy with the. So we saw the Kumbha Pancharas, etc. Right? The Kumbha Pancharas and other, architecturally enhancing features will feature on the wall. But the temple itself will not be. You remember those of you who have seen Gangaikonda Solapuram or Tanjavur, you think about it. There's like 5 murtis or 7 murtis on the walls. Now compare it to Kailasanada. Insanity, right? Or compare it even to Kancheepuram temple. Any Vishnu temple, nothing comes close. The Pallavas just go berserk. The Chola said, no, let's not do that many. Let's have some murtis and that will emphasize the beauty of the murtis that are there. That's what.